What's up, you beautiful motherfuckers? This is Ty of Hazard TV, and we are back with yet another episode of good old Tat X21. We're here for Bristol Motor Speedway here in beautiful Bristol, Tennessee. If you know why I love this beautiful place right here, it's because it's Tennessee and it's Bristol, and I love Bristol. I'm good at Bristol, and Bristol's my home. I love Bristol. Riker hates Bristol, but that's besides the point. Riker, how are you doing today?
It's not a complete hate. It's managed to improve to a dislike.
The good news is we have a suite tonight to ourselves. Not full of food because
The good news is for me is I don't have to drive today.
yeah, I mean I love just coming to Bristol anyways. I've talked to JJ. JJ is a very happy guy, very happy man. So yeah,
I was told you had to take. I was told it took a while to convince you that to inform me that you could not bushwhack.
No, I mean it was one of those things where it was like there was an open car for a second, but that was shortly, fixed because when it was threatened that I was going to take said car, said driver that was not feeling good suddenly felt fine. So, yeah, kind of weird, kind of funny at the same time. But we are on board with Nolo this week. Driver of the 22 Ford for Team Penske, one of the only two Fords in the series.
Him and Sonic holding it down. And obviously, for anybody that's been paying attention, we know Nolo had a fine race going at Watkins Glen when his engine blew up on him.
Literally, like, on the last lap, too, which is kind of sad. Obviously going to be looking to rebound here in Bristol. Runs a 16.290. That is 12th for Nolo on the boards. And your pole sitter. Put it on the board, yes! Fernando Tatis and JJ West lead the field of green on the front row. Row 2 features Sonic and Miami K, which is kind of a weird duo at the same time.
Sonic kind of makes sense. I'm not really sure how the hell Miami got there.
I don't know.
Jake and Rizan on the third row, so... If only JJ and Fernando would swap places. It'd be like the guys I like on the outside.
Definitely interesting. But here we go. As surprise, surprise, apparently the 9 cheated. So to the back they go. Actually, no, that was an engine change. Sorry. So JJ West will now roll to the pole right now as his teammate's going to start at the rear. I ain't complaining because we may see JJ get a dub today. But that also puts Miami K up to third. As Nolo gets a fantastic start, going to make it 3 wide as we roll into turn 1 for 40 laps here around the world's fastest half mile.
Actually, it's 39.
I round up here, son. Nolo's doing a good job of holding the bottom, but that outside lane is just going to roll momentum. Unless Nolo gets a good run, which is exactly what he's done, almost makes contact with the 20, but no bueno.
Well, no, it is bueno. He didn't make the contact.
As Miami K will now circulate to the lead, to the inside of JJ West. Nolo trying to get that top side rolling to maybe free up his entry to the top side, and maybe now does with a slider on the 39. As JJ continues to fall through the field, sadly. I'm not really sure what I can say to him that will make him feel any better, because I've never really done that here.
You never know. Maybe he's saving his stuff for later.
He could be, and if he is, I'm proud of him, because that's smart. So, I mean, then you got guys like Nolo that are sitting here going balls deep on the outside.
noticing that as Koishi takes the lead, that's a pretty new face. She hasn't, despite having a Joe Gibbs vehicle, has not really done a whole lot in this season. So this is really her first like glimmer of anything to be leading at Bristol.
Yeah, and I feel like for me especially, like, I mean, you know, and I've made it clear that being and watching TATX has kind of made me really want to, little excitement there from Nolo and Ozzy, but yeah, I mean, like, just kind of watching these young guys, not necessarily young, most of them pretty young, you know, new to the sport, but seeing them come in has kind of opened my eyes towards owning a team and looking at some of the talent that we have here. It's kind of exciting, and it's one of those things for me where it's like I've been keeping a note of who does good where, who's consistent, who has more of like a racing prowess when it comes to how they handle themselves on and off the racetrack. I mean, obviously, on the racetrack, you want to be quick, you want to not take anybody's bullshit. But off the racetrack, you probably want to be an approachable face because that's going to get sponsors. That's not what I was looking for there out of Miami K, as she's now going to go around. Maybe a tire cut down, never mind, she saves it. Nolo started to get loose, but yeah, you know, it's one of those things where I'm really interested in buying a race team, and I think there's a couple drivers that if I had to go with a single car team that I'm kind of there and I'm looking for them, but I might go, you know, up a route and maybe grab a two-car team. I don't know. It depends on what's there and what I can do. But, you know, I'm excited to see what these guys do.
And to comment on what happened with Nolo in Miami, it was just sort of a case of they kind of tripped over each other. It's almost like they both made each other panic because neither of them wanted to make, you know, they didn't want to hit each other, so they were trying too hard to avoid collisions. Jake gets absolutely yeeted by the 47. And that's an easy pass for Nolo, courtesy of that. She also got a bit lost in traffic, but allowed Sonic to take the lead. Bit of a slide there for the 74. I think he also panicked, trying not to get too much in Nolo's way. As Nolo's going to be walled by the 92. That a little bit too grouchy there, Oscar. Nolo has caught Sonic. The two Fords gonna attempt to battle for the lead here. Neither of them have actually won a race, despite both of them getting incredibly close on multiple occasions. 3 wide with a lapped car. There's not free real estate. There's no real estate. As we reach the halfway point, Sonic having to overview what is ahead of him, and Nolo just says fuck it and screams ahead of it all.
And Nolo's doing a really good job of working the high side, which is one of those things that's really impressing me right now. I've not seen anybody in this race work the high side, go all the way to the outside wall, and then cut right back. He's doing a great job managing his tires. I think his tires are still really good shape, as we actually do have that tech to look at this. Yeah, looking at it, 62 on the right front, which is a little rough. He's also just beat the shit out of the wall. 75 on the right rear, which, again, manageable, as we see him cut to the inside of Shadow there. And then his left front's a 69, which means that he's not loose, he's not killing it, but he's also managing it. Is actually, we see Koishi go back up to second, passing Sonic. So maybe we're seeing some guys and gals shuffle around and take their positions that maybe they're a little bit more cautious to try to pass lap cars, and then we have those that are more aggressive, like Nolo. Speaking of aggressive, the 66 not wanting to give Nolo room, and Nolo's just going to apply the pressure and kind of go, hey, bud, I'm coming, so move.
I have arrived, and I got here much faster than you.
And I think we're seeing in cases as well where Nolo's able to run that bottom. He's hooking it very well. No problems doing anything.
And Penske's hilariously like the one team that couldn't possibly have any day it off. You not sure what that was, though. That was a bit of a moment of weakness.
So now CV36 of George Russell to the left of Nolo, now to the right. Nice little crossover there as he's giving no room to Nolo.
Yeah, Bristol isn't wide by any means, but this isn't Darlington. Just about space given by the 61 of Leclerc.
And I'm like, Nolo is just very impressive. Obviously, his tires are getting older, so I think that's one thing that comes with experience is that when drivers push the car in too hard and they feel it slip, that's something they're going to learn over time, is the adjustments to the car and how it's going to react to as the tires get older and it slides up the racetrack. That's something we're going to see change as these guys and gals move up to TAT.
Interesting move.
Yeah, that was definitely weird. I can't say that that's something that I've seen before, but I also can't say that it totally threw me off. What is throwing me off is the fact that these cars are just parking the bus. Yeah, to continue what I was saying, I think they're not the same team. I don't know. The numbers look the same way though. But I think one of the things that really excites me is that is that when these guys and gals get moved up to No, just get walled.
Well, yeah. Sandwich 3 wide, and Sane had no forethought to back out. However, considering Nolo did just absolutely punt Sane into the previous half of the corner.
Yeah, I can't really say. Yeah. That's going to be pretty interesting here for Nolo. Obviously, having to repair that damage goes to the back of everybody that was on the lead lap, which wasn't many cars. Sadly, though, he does have the 2 cars that he was racing with when that happened, and he's got 4 laps to get through this field and take away the win. But I don't think that's going to happen, to be totally honest with you. And again, I've been proven wrong before. He goes 3 wide to the outside with a huge run. 3 laps to go this time. Bumper to the back of Freddie Freeman, and yeah.
Okay, well,
that was a hit stick if I've ever seen one. And that really, I mean, I think he would have maybe got 2 or 3 more cars, but that obviously just killed his chance at getting this win, I think. As we have 2 to go this time by, he's going to have to go outside and maybe take them all, but I don't think it's going to happen.
No, not when the 20 gets that kind of bobble on him and covers him off.
What are we looking at right now?
We're looking at fresh tires. We should hook that inside. Nope. Noah's gonna have that run. He's gonna take the victory anyway.
Oh, Koichi getting a little loose. Oh man, what a race, man! I kind of like. I thought maybe Nolo was going to be able to get there, and those tires obviously did the trick because we see Nolo in victory lane for his first win of the season. A team that has been very dominant and very consistent, but has not gone to victory lane until now. With a hell of a run coming out of that final corner, getting the job done was Nolo. As we look at your fastest lap of the race was Koichi with that 16.217. Most laps led was Nolo with 16:39. On the move was 68 Arenado, started 35th and finished 18th. Not the day that he wanted to see. And your tough break was that 93 of someone I don't know because I'm not familiar with that car. All right, Riker, let's go through your point scores of the race.
So we had Noah taking the victory at the last possible second over Koichi. Ooh, I mean, she finally did something on the 19, even if it's not a win. Third for Jake, so his biggest result so far, I would say. Fourth for Sonic, top 5 for Miami K. JJ West managed to salvage 6th after he started falling off the pace a bit. Byron Buxton, P7, P8 Walker Bueller. P9 goes to the 10 of... These two always confuse me. 10, I think, is Albies. Yes, Ozzy Albies with 9th. Sunday in the 38 gets 10th. 11th for Freddie Freeman. Jacob DeGrom 12th. Raisin 13th. 14th for the double 7? The 07 of Pork Chop. Oh boy. And 15th for Charles Leclerc in the 61 car as the final car on the lead lap. Cars not on the lead lap. Tommy Novak, 16th. 17th, George Russell. And we see Nolan Arenado salvaged 18th from an absolutely pitiful qualifying, or possibly something that's happened at the start of the race, I don't know. The 90 of Gordeau with 19th place. Fernando Tatis got a top 20, but those are not the runs that he needs to have. He's going to fight this out for the championship at all. 66, Shohei Ohtani with 21st. 5 of Hyde, 22nd. 23rd will go to Shadow in the 18. Definitely the weak link of Joe Gibbs today. Holy shit. 24th goes to the 89 of Roscoe. 25th goes to Kyle Pitts. 26th will go to Marissa in the 0. Peter Parker with 27th. Linnae, 28th. Oscar the Grouch with 29th, and then Amber in the 99 will take the final point with 30th. Nobody really... Sonoda with 34th, that's probably the only thing that looks even a little bit off here.
All right. Well, after seeing that JJ has been frustrated and just absolutely walked back to the holler. I think I'm gonna head down there and talk to him and just kind of. These things happen. I think that's one thing that as these guys go up and.
Sixth place.
Well, yeah, I know, but he's frustrated because he started second technically and then was on pole, and he had a good run in qualifying and he thought that it was going to go well. He was very confident, and then he's pissed off. And these things are going to happen. You're going to have high hopes for a race. You're going to start well, and then you're just not going to finish well. Your car handles differently when you qualify during the day and then you run at night. Practice can kind of prepare those things, but not really. So it's just one of these things that these guys are going to have to learn. Like you and I learned it. They're all going through it. Fernando Tatis blew his engine in qualifying because he blew the revs too hard. Those things are going to happen.
Went too fast.
Yeah, it's one of those things they're going to have to learn, but I'm going to go talk to him and get his head on straight, and we will see you guys in the next episode of Cup. So, y'all have a good night. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Jesus, burp. Wow.
Next one.